The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. We did it again. Another 7 days round the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. For the 145th week in a row, my name is Tom. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday evening with me here live on Twitch, or 3 months from now on YouTube if the VOD goes up. And this is WCW Deep Cuts Live, where every Tuesday at 9 p.m. we watch the quote-unquote classics that were forgotten. There we go, that makes a little more sense. From World Championship Wrestling in the 1990s. Hello to the Erotic Eric Fontaine Fan Club, aka the chat. Hello. So speaking of you all, I'd like to give a big shout out to the Weirdo Empire, who are here. A lot of you. Thank you so much for not just giving me your eyeballs, but also your attention and your money over on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. Now, if you want to keep the chat going 7 days a week, look at that. Join the Discord! tinyurl.com/discord for Tom Green. Get in there with your fellow Fontaniacs and keep the chat going all day, every day. Other ways you can support me as I stumble over my words. I'm on Cameo, just $10 a video. Pay me to say some stupid shit, and you will be satisfied. I will satisfy you for $10 on Cameo. Give me a boop and a beep over on Cameo. Now, I saw it mentioned about the missing sign. So Saturday morning, I wake up and I come out to the living room. I notice something's off. I'm sad to report the sign is no more. Brent did a wonderful job on it, but it barely survived the move. And I spent all Saturday morning, part of Saturday afternoon, working on it, trying to get it back together and fixed. It wasn't meant to be, so I'm sorry everybody. I tried. I'm gonna work on getting something else for this side to balance it out. Maybe get a shelf or something. I got a bunch of figures over there I can put up here. Might do that in the upcoming weeks. So yeah, pour 40 for a real one. RIP WCW Deep Cuts sign. Again, thank you to Brent for creating that. He's a lot of talent, very skilled man, and a beloved member of the Erotic Eric Fontaine Fan Club. And yeah, I will forever appreciate, as I just realized the Cameo plug was up the entire time I was eulogizing the sign. That's very insincere, so I apologize. Brent rules, and he rules for giving that to me, and yeah, he's great. So anyway, dude, listen, the second Zoran Mamdani wins the New York mayoral election, I will scream and shout the shirt outcomes. Looks like Virginia got their shit together tonight too, so shout out to Virginia. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of comments on YouTube on the VOD. Why are you talking politics? Because you see, typically people who watch old wrestling like this seem to lean a certain way politically that I don't, so who's to say? Anyway, it's 5 minutes into the stream. We have not watched a second of pro wrestling. and I'm going to swerve you all. So if you're watching live on Twitch, you notice the description says Nitro Extra and Worldwide. So the 2 episodes of Nitro Extra we're going to watch, about 90 minutes. I like to keep you all for 2 hours if possible. And so we're going to watch a little bit of WCW Worldwide from the same month and then go into Nitro Extra. So, yeah. Ready? Let's go.
Well, hi, everybody. It's Lee Marshall here, and I want to talk about WCW and the NWO. Let's talk about the Wolfpack and the Four Horsemen riding back into
All
the
right.
Coliseum.
Got Lee Marshall, who's a great way to open a stream.
Has been sold out for quite some time.
Again, all these worldwide episodes were taped by somebody in Long Island.
We could move a couple of things.
Yeah, half the episode is this ad. By the way, thank you Yankee Hawk for the sub. Thank you Refs as Wizards for subbing before we went live. And CK Moss 52. Thank you for the sub before we went live. Appreciate you all. Never beg for subs, but they are much appreciated. I love them. I love them. I put them in a little syringe, just stick it in my butt cheek, and next thing you know, Fake White Ken, thank you for upping your prime sub, buddy. A hype train has started. Oh, it's the Nitro girls, or 3 of them at least.
Right, we've got a new dance to bring out at the Nassau Coliseum.
We have a new dance.
One of our favorite Nitro girls, Whisper, is going to be doing a solo. So lots of exciting stuff going on.
They're planning dances weeks in advance. The Nitro girls were.
Any advice you can pass on to her about doing that solo?
Oh, just to knock the crowd dead as she always does.
Knock the cred dead.
Just dazzle.
Poor Tigress is like completely out of frame.
We work the glasses. Inside story.
Oh, inside story. You can't say it on the podcast. Rudrick, oh my goodness, thank you. And I'm so sorry to hear you've been unwell, by the way. Props to the Refs as Wizards. You're also not had a good week. I'm glad to have you here.
29th of December. Get your tickets on the 14th. Meet Eric and Liz.
Whisper was the one who married Shawn Michaels, yes.
Will be the Renegade against Julio Sanchez, and then Norman Smiley against Barry Houston.
What a weird way to come back from commercial. The Renegade's gonna...
WCW Worldwide continues with a little chill in the air now with October ending in November starting, Iron Mike, but things just now starting to really heat up.
Alright, Julio Sanchez. Why the... My mic didn't even, like, come loose or anything. It just stopped working.
Had a great Halloween Havoc. Next up for World Championship Wrestling is World War III.
I'm that guy there in the yellow shirt just awkwardly standing in the back, creeping out everybody. Barry fucking Houston. We will see a Barry Houston match later, Rev Ray. David T just said he wants to get more Doritos.
There's the old saying about really the month of March going...
Julio did get an entrance. The people are literally just making noises. By the way, referee is a longtime Crockett enhancement wrestler, and guy who we saw last week as a manager, Rocky King, aka Little Richard Marley. That is Julio Fantastico, one and the same. From ECW, he is a hero of wrestling.
Like almost every walk of life, it's that old question: what have you done for me lately?
Those noises are groans of pain. Oh, look at Julio go. That's the type of work that gets you a second match on Heroes of Wrestling. Julio De Niro, yes. His ECW run with Chris Hamrick and Easy Money. That was a little lewd. Was the Renegade the original Messiah of the Backbreaker? This was years after he was Just Rick. Just Rick was like late 95. Sanchez. Like today with the accent. Julio Sanchez.
But no, Renegade sort of discards him like yesterday's newspaper.
Easy Money's gimmick was he was a male stripper. He was grabbing his dick, absolutely. A lot of dick grabbing in wrestling. Oh my god, that's a dick to the face. Ah, Rocky King, buddy, I want you to be a better referee, but...
I think one of the other keys is varying your offense. We talk about wrestlers like Canyon, the innovator of offense. I think the Renegade needs to do that to really be successful in 1998.
Julio loved that move, the reverse direction body press.
Renegade Julio Sanchez.
Sanchez, oh my god, I'm loving it. I'm loving the Sanchez.
Cartwheel connects with the elbow in the corner, takes him out to the ring. There's another.
Us gringos calling him Sanchez.
He got it.
Can a white boy speak a little Espanol? I think Chris Haymark was another one of the strippers. Oh, they could not have cut away fast enough from that finish. 1, 2, 3 commercial. Speaking of Barry Houston gets an entrance and a towel. He's moist. I love Barry Houston. Got a little ponytail. This is 1998, of course.
Impressive outing. He's going to have to take it up a notch here on Worldwide this week because his opponent.
The guy just going.
Well-rounded offensive game plans for the ring.
You were getting more soup. Yes, that match was one soup long. Barry Houston against Norman Smiley. Very interesting match here. Barry Houston trained under Norman Smiley. Trained to wrestle. Student versus teacher. Look at Lee Marshall wanting to show up rolling the Mars.
And that's what is going to make it very difficult for Barry Houston to prepare any kind of
I think Rob's posted clips of this before.
Strategy against Norman Smiley. In the back of his mind, he has to know that Smiley can beat him in so many different ways.
Look at he's pinning him with the collar and elbow. That fucking rules.
The fact that Norman Smiley was born in Europe. In England, now lives in
I'm glad you specified. There's a number of countries in Europe, Mike.
Don't discount his submission wrestling ability also.
Very nice goal behind
Barry Houston, again, one of the first American indie dudes to really embrace that British Lancashire style.
Houston now has a very intriguing.
Yeah, Rocky King did get back-to-back matches. Watch, these were filmed like days apart.
Norman Smiley also very deceiving. I mean, if you look at him,
very deceiving, like magic.
But he is so incredibly strong.
Black magic.
With that, he was very, very fast.
Look at that move up quickly into the top wrist lock.
But yeah, you can tell they're like, we're just gonna do our shit. We're gonna have fun doing it, and fuck this crowd.
Smiley to take Barry Houston down to the mat.
And you know, every time you see Norman Smiley, you see the Magic Man in the ring. You think of Das Wunderkind.
Whoa.
Being the greatest European wrestler. Now it's really put up or shut up.
They have a new Black Magic in CMLL. I'm about a month behind on my CMLL viewing. I've seen none of the Women's Month shows. Apparently I'm a sexist pig. Oh my god! That was rough. Yeah, Norman starts shaking his dick around, and they're like, "Oh crap, we need to push this guy."
The top athlete, the top pro wrestler ever to come out of Europe. Not only does Norman Smiley disagree,
yeah, that fucking ruled. It's like a backbreaker, but also a Tiger Driver in '91.
Belfast brawler, that bruiser from Ireland. He's taken Alex right to the limit on several occasions as well.
Oh, that's right. This is that period where all the European guys are feuding against each other.
Especially when there are men like the British Bulldog, who the day he retires is the day he goes into the Hall of Fame.
It's sad you bring that up, Lee, knowing what state Davey was in. I saw that the Vault folks did a Saturn mixtape. Very happy for that.
And again, that was a strange situation where it was the veteran that made the critical error. The inexperienced wrestler would run into a move like that.
Credits Howard Finkel's porn collection.
Rushes to the head as he connects with the vertical suplex.
Now Houston did something he didn't do the
What?
last time
What
he
was
had
that
him
count?
Houston did not
That was like
put
a 2.5 that he only got credit for 1. Come on, Rocky King.
Yeah, he does.
For the sunset flip. Great try at a bridge.
Okay, that's great. I love that. He couldn't get the sunset flip, so he rolled into the ankle pick. Yeah, no. Yeah, the monster compilation they did where they had like Leatherface and Super Leather and like all that Puerto Rican footage. Stampede, that was so fucking cool.
Mike, you made such a great point. Not only a takedown by Norman Smiley, but a
Oh, yes. The ankle roll, that was sick.
He's going to have to tap out.
They didn't have a lot of time to do things, but the things they did in the time were so cool. That was awesome. That's how you do a 2.5 minute match. I can't whistle.
Very into a submissive combination. Big win for the European. Big win for Norman.
Yeah, Norman rules, man. Oh my god, good. I'm glad they replayed that so he didn't die in vain. No, I'm a big fan also of Barry Houston getting a move in the replay.
Excellent strategy, the game plan of Norman Smiley, totally focusing on the knee that led to the ankle lock that led to the knee submission hold.
This is our 1-800-SELECT replay. You know, 1-800-SELECT, the way we call Select today. Back to the studio.
Like, Norman is so fucking cool. So fucking
Thanks a lot,
cool.
Lee and Mike, for the call of our double main event this week on Worldwide Wrestling.
Yeah, they had not taped matches for months at this point on Worldwide. So they had these double main events that were just whatever the fuck was left.
We'll get a shot at the World Heavyweight title at Starrcade in December. Now, right now, the world champion is Goldberg, but of course, the way things are, you never know who the world champion is going to be in December.
Well, you never know. Odds look real good for Goldberg. So far, still undefeated. In terms of the New World Order, still uncorruptible. But World War III, probably the most barbaric situation to survive. 3 rings, 60 competitors, all want the same thing.
I should tell Scotland. That reminds me, River. I should tell Scotland. My kayfabe cousin, Scotland Green, to just bill his next stream as a, like, 8-way main event. Or however many matches he airs. Yeah, Norman loves that polo shirt, man. He got one polo shirt when the PC opened, and he is wearing the shit out of it.
Everybody, Lee Marshall here. Now, our ring announcer, David Penzer, suggested I tell you about the big holiday spectacular.
The audio suddenly got, like, way shittier.
Down to the Ticketmaster as soon as Japan spectacular. I thought you would, David, because
yeah, whoever taped this week's episode dunked the tape underwater before ripping it.
We've got tickets on sale right now, and you know what happens when we come in the Union. It's always a sellout.
Dude, I cannot imagine what trick-or-treating at the Zabisco Chase and Rance house is like. I mean, I kind of can, but I don't want to.
Will be the Hitman Bret Hart will take on Diamond Dallas Page. Big sexy Kevin Nash comes back to New York to take on the Giant. It's going to be Scott
one of the last Giant matches in WCW. He was out of the company within the week.
These guys fight before, and it is nothing less than brutal as Saturn once again hooks it up with Fit Finley, and I think I'm right to say whenever you and Saturn collide.
Hey, it's Fit Finley.
Well, not only are we going to collide, let me tell you something about Saturn that I just found out recently. He was never in the Rangers.
No, come on.
Never. I know guys up top of that organization, and they have never
Fit Finley knows folks at the top of the Army Rangers.
Not one time. They don't know him.
Yeah, so here's the thing, Refs as Wizards, is like, there's an entire, like, 4-year period of WCW Worldwide that is archived by one tape trader that lives in the Uniondale area. So that's why we get all these Uniondale promos, all these Nassau Coliseum promos, because the guy that was archiving this shit was just one guy.
Tuesday, December 29th.
The Giant got arrested for punching a fan after that show. You can blame him.
On Tuesday, December 29th. Now, fans, a week from now, James J. Dillon is going to be joining me to talk about a match he is trying right now to put together. I can tell you that Goldberg will be the...
Yeah, I love that. Those are the people that just for years taped wrestling or talk shows, or they taped their show that nobody else would have archived otherwise.
Besides Goldberg, I do know for sure Diamond Dallas Page has already signed to take on the hit.
And now forever, when we have our memories of these shows, we have their local promos. That was your first wrestling show. Wow, Stephen J. Neptune, man. Was it okay? Was it better than Vincent promoting it? G. I love Tony Schiavone calls Paul White G too. I love it. G can rumble in the jungle. I love the Giants is like, fuck it, I'm checked out. I don't want to do a promo for my match. Hey, Mike Jones, can you cut this promo for me? Oh, and of course, the match that they're promoting didn't happen. Main event was Goldberg, Nash, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Fuck yeah. I love WCW house shows. Yeah, I don't think they did a second take on this one. Kevin Nash did more house shows than you think. Like, I was reading of Pro Wrestling Torch the other day from like the end of WCW. That they had a story about how he was like really pissed off at DDP because they called it, because DDP no-showed a series of house shows, like a weekend of house shows in like December 2000, and they called in Kevin Nash from a Disney World vacation. Ooh, Tony Schiavone being sassy with the NBA strike. Yes, Bandito and Masqueradora fucking killed it. Bandito is my wrestler of the year for 2025. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Goes to Burt Prentice said that Kevin Nash and Sting showed up at a house show in Little Rock. Made a joke over the house mic that they didn't need to riot tonight, please. Making reference, of course, to the late 97 Little Rock, Arkansas WWF house show that ended due to a riot.
You're not getting me. I'll be there watching, but I'm not predicting anything. Time for the double main event.
I'm not predicting anything.
Today in the arena.
Stephen J. Neptune Man. Thank you for the sub and the love. All right, Doc Dean. I was a big Doc Dean fan when I was a kid. I thought I was cool, like in Doc Dean. Right, Stephen J. Neptune Man said in the sub caption, I remember there also being a Ric Flair versus Scott Hall match, and my mom's boyfriend watching Hall saw after the match went, he's gonna sit right up as soon as the music ends, and yup, he did. Yeah, that was the thing with a lot of these dudes that weren't from America. They would just get their country's flag. Oh look, it's our pal Buddy Lee Parker of Head Scissors fame. This is the period where Buddy Lee Parker enlisted in the army. Yeah, Buddy Lee Parker got a graphic. Oh my god, that'd be such a funny step. Oh my, is that his kid? I think that was Buddy Lee Parker's kid, who he goes over and like heals on. That's so funny. What was I gonna say? Oh, it'd be such a funny step if like Buddy Lee Parker started wrestling all the underneath guys. And if they lost, they would have to go to the power plant. Nick Patrick and his rope on vacation here at Universal Studios. Like, he could not be further away. He looks mildly perturbed. Gets down on one knee, finally, but does not let go of that rope. And Nick Patrick doesn't even begin to count because he's fucking lazy. Doc Dean almost went for the crossface. He's like, oh shit, that's somebody's finisher. I can't do that.
What you have to go through, the physical battles just to get to day 2 of the power plant training.
The one thing I think young Doc Dean is going to find out in a hurry, Mike, and that is you employ an arm ringer.
Yeah, these kind of do look like the John Cena ruthless aggression shorts.
They'll put Buddy Lee Parker away. All you're going to do is infuriate him, and he answers back with a couple of stomps into the sternum with those top back feet.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Wrestling Savant took a flag he borrowed from his high school art teacher to World War III and wrote, "This is NWO country" on it in Sharpie. So, like, the entire country is NWO country? That's the problem with America, Brian. Most of our Democrats are just kind of Democrats, you know? But congrats to Mike Sherrill. Mike Sherrill? Sheryl Crow? Congrats to Sheryl Crow for becoming New Jersey governor.
But I think the thing about Parker, as opposed to Sidney, I think Sidney sometimes loses sense as to where he is, realizing you got to keep the man in the ring to beat him. Parker, I think,
yeah, we need that. We need to, instead of the electoral map that they bust out on election night, we need a map divided by which states belong to which factions. I just want to see Cuomo cry tonight. Like Vince McMahon when Linda lost that one election and he's like behind her.
Great reversal. Buddy Lee Parker hooked the top rope and he was able to turn the fire to carry into a DDT.
They say he who hesitates is lost.
And
waited way too long. He had Buddy Lee Parker.
Curtis Sliwa just, I don't know, tell stories about his scrotum being cut open by fucking ninjas. Look at that! Buddy Lee Parker with the win! Almost nipple ring. Look at that! Come on, kid, you're breaking kayfabe. Your dad did the... Hell yeah, I love hearing that people are out voting. Just go out and fucking vote when you have the chance. He's gonna beat up his own kid. Oh no, he's now acknowledging his kid. But as he goes to raise his kid's hand, they cut away. WCW, baby. And that kid was a child in November 1998 with that haircut.
Well, fans, if indeed you like your wrestling fast and serious, you are going to love...
See? It's the Japanese flag. It's got wrinkles in it. Hey, it's Magnum Tokyo, aka Tokyo Magnum. Let's see if Buddy Lee Parker's kid's there. Nope, I don't believe so. I think Buddy Lee Parker's kid might be racist.
Well, this is another matchup that features the Cruiserweight stars of World Championship Wrestling.
What the fuck is this song he's coming out to? He's a sexy boy dancer, and he's coming out to dun 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 dun. Alright, we got student and teacher here. Magnum Tokyo and the Ultimo Dragon. Yeah, Buddy Lee Parker Jr.'s like, I don't like this Lucha Resu shit. Give me some King's Road, baby. I love that all the tourists are even like, they're doing the 2002 Ring of Honor golf clap. Like, we respect your work rate, Ultimo Dragon. As you can see here, Ultimo Dragon's elbow's already fucked up. This has to be like the one of, if not the last Ultimo Dragon match that aired on TV before his elbow got fucked up under the knife. I have a feeling Buddy Lee Parker wants his kid watch NWC. He's a big fan of the Thug. Yeah, they're like, we can't tell which flag would be the most racist for Ultimo Dragon, so we'll just type his name in.
Oh, he certainly is. He brings not only a lot of charisma, but he brings the skills he picked up at Ultimo Dragon Dojo.
Oh.
But is this one of those situations where Dragon said, I taught you everything?
Yeah, you can tell his elbow's hurting. Like, he's if you look closely, he's favoring it.
We'll see as the match unfolds just how much Tokyo Magnum has advanced. Dragon clamps on the abdominal threat. Great ring positioning.
If I had to choose between Ultimo and Ray's body of work is so vast. And he's had so many good matches with so many different types of wrestlers. Ultimo Dragon's great, but Ray's like one of the GOATs.
Punctuating his mastery thus far over the student, a couple of boots right between the shoulder blades.
Dragon, of course, recognized as one of the top cruiserweights around the world. All the championship belts that he has held, emblematic of titles.
Alright, Ultimo's last WCW match was 4 months before this, so this has to be like the last match aired.
The WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. We talk about how it is one of those student versus teacher matches.
Yeah, it's a shame I don't watch WWE anymore. Dom's one of the few guys I miss.
He wants to win this match, but he also wants his young charge, his students, to do well.
Hey, Nathan with a Y. Go check out Cheap Heat Spot Fest on all the video apps. He makes wrestling look cooler than it is. God, that does suck that we didn't get the extended Rey Mysterio New Japan run in like 2018, 2019. Wait, what? He called an obvious side-eye chop? Is that? I feel like that's a little racist. Oh, I love this. That's great. Like, he should have known it was coming, but he was too busy dick dancing. See, the thing is, that's funny you mentioned that, Nathan, because, apparently when Paulie went to hire Jericho, it was because Meltzer sent him a tape of Ultimo Dragon and Jericho trying to get Ultimo hired in ECW. Sweet. That ruled.
That time attempted by Tokyo Magnum. Only a 2-count. Dragon again able to kick out.
Ray or Thunder Liger. I still go Ray. I love Liger, but he kind of, the last 5 to 7 years of his career, he kind of trailed off. Whereas Ray's just been consistently great. NBC called it. Mamdani wins. Hell yes. Hell yes. Congrats. Again, I'm awaiting the YouTube comments. What the fuck you talking about politics? Ultimo Dragon also wins. Congrats to Ultimo Dragon. And Zoran Mamdani. At his own expense. Sponsored by Glover. Dude, Glover sponsored so many wrestling shows. Ultimo Dragon will now be Lieutenant Governor of Oklahoma. Congrats, Ultimo. Love the glove, baby. Glover sponsored like months of WWF shows too. Alright, so we're gonna stop there on Worldwide. And before we go to Nitro Extra, I'm back Sunday for Off the Grid. We're gonna hang out, watch some more wrestling on Sunday on YouTube and Twitch Live. And here's what we'll be watching on Sunday.
Whether I'm playing my kids Monopoly, whether I'm playing checkers, chess, it doesn't matter. When I go out there, I play to win.
All right, so more WWA this Sunday on Off the Grid with Lex Luger. So this, if you did not know, this aired on Tuesday evening. It was an extra hour of Nitro that they experimented with during the NBA draft to see if they could just do more Nitro. Bobby Heenan with his sweet-ass vest.
You know, the more you watch Goldberg, the more that I've watched him,
Goldberg.
the man will go his whole career undefeated.
His whole career. Hey, Viva La Fran. Hello, hello. Yeah, Mike today and his...
Truly one man that can beat him tonight is a man by the name of Ming, who is the biggest and one of the baddest in our sport.
I wish we could do Nitro 7 days a week, 7 nights a week. Ming, the uncontrollable
Heenan's like, no, you fucking don't.
At Goldberg, world's heavyweight title, as well as the winning streak.
Mike today, you nerd.
Fans, we've got 1 hour of solid WCW action. Members of the
I love that. We have 1 hour of solid WCW action. Not great. It's okay.
WCW Nitro. You don't want to do a Nitro every night of the week?
Yes, I do.
But just not with him, maybe.
It's not with him.
He had to backtrack there because it kind of looked like he was shitting on wrestling. Hey, El Dandy, my guy. My dude repping the LWO with that sweet-ass song. The one of the big positives of the LWO, they only used Eddie's music. This is the Bobby Heenan best era. Olu Olingami buying WCW would have been awesome. Alright, is this Ray? I remember Ray got like a weird rap song for a little bit. It is Ray. Like there was this little period where they gave Ray a song that Conan rapped. Even though Conan was in the Wolfpack and Ray wasn't. Yes. Alright. Happy, what's the term for happy heavenly birthday to Bobby Heenan?
Well, we know the history now of El Dandy and Rey Mysterio Jr. and especially
what's the history?
as relates to the LWO.
No, you don't, Tony. I love you, Tony, but you don't.
I say a rampage. And certainly last night on this program, out comes Chavo Jr. and that helped Rey Mysterio get a big win over Eddie.
Sweet, that's my favorite arm drag. One of my favorite wrestling moves. The Code Red into the arm drag. The history of people who doubted El Dandy. Yes. Look at Ray, spine to the pine, brother.
A little bit more intensity now.
Ray's put on 15 pounds of muscle, so he's a powerhouse now.
Ray pushes El Dandy over, picks him up, tries to put him on top.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Rudrick, because the story is, I think it's from Bobby Heenan's book, that Ray Combs' Family Feud took him out to open mics, and Bobby just could not. He couldn't get the flow of stand-up to work with how he told jokes. But he did try. Oh, man. They had a whole extra hour of Nitro, and you couldn't just let them wrestle? Oh, shit! Kidman's like, let me just double stomp you on the back. Always love a luchador wearing the mask with his street clothes.
Mysterio did need some assistance. And there you
The solid action is officially stopped. Great reference. God, that's one of my favorite signs. The total non-stop action is officially stopped. Yeah, that was the crazy part. Was Kidman hits him with like this deadly looking double stomp, and Ray just pops up. What the fuck are you doing?
looks at the replay of this.
Well, in the heat of battle, he's not concentrating now on what really happened. He's just trying to find out why everybody jumped him in there. He knows
Yeah, if El Dandy were on the Golden Bachelor, he ain't picking one, man. He's hardcore. I love that they all ran out to beat his ass, and then they're kind of all walking back together, them and Ray.
The World Heavyweight Championship and the special 1-hour edition of Nitro. Matt, we're both on TNT.
And I love those PWI group discussions you're talking about, TK Bomber, where they clearly didn't interview the wrestlers.
On December 17th. Starrcade in Washington, D.C. at the MCI Arena.
Hey, at least they've mentioned that it's Starrcade, and not just them coming to town.
At Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the First Union Spectrum on December 30th. Plus tickets go on sale Saturday, November 14th.
The Nassau Coliseum.
New York at Nassau Coliseum on December 29th.
It's been a World Tag Team title match signed for World War III, and it all went down last night. Believe this or not, Judy Bagwell, yes, the mom.
What the fuck was that guy saying? Was that Don Vito? Oh, whoever taped this was like, fuck the video packages. We need wrestling. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's Sick Boy after he's off the heroin. This is post-flock Sick Boy. Look at that shirt he's wearing. He's not sick anymore. Just call him Scott. That tapes do cost money. Gotta tape this in SP mode, brother.
Let's look at it from a realistic side. I mean, the lady is not a pro wrestler, and she is going to go in there.
Like, I remember Saturn using this song, but it is so cheesy.
As much as an underhanded person that Buff Bagwell has become, I don't think he would stoop.
Saturn's feeling himself here, man. Look at the swagger he's got. I think Sick Boy was like Euro trash at this point.
Scott Steiner will nail her. He'll beat her up, and I think it's the wrong thing to do, to be honest.
What if Sick Boy had like scurvy?
Judy Bagwell needs to rethink this situation.
That kid as loud as he could for no reason. This is pre-skirt wearing. He started wearing the dress. He lost the dress Master Jericho a couple of months after this.
Scott Steiner will go out there and he'll put her in the recliner. I mean, he'll hurt that woman. He'll try.
Hurt the woman. So now Rick Steiner has it doubly tough. He must try to defend the World Tag Team belts, and in the same breath, he must protect this lady, and I think that's really what he's got to do. So, yeah, on the surface, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's
like, man, I don't want to wrestle you. You're not wearing a shirt.
Saturn has arrived at the ring.
Always love when a guy gets tights with the design of his tattoos on his legs. That is a good call. Sick Boy is wearing the Eric Watts Hardy Boys look.
Well, he set Sick Boy free.
Oh my God, Saturn would be such a huge deal if he wrestled today. Also, shout out Tom Campbell. I love Tom Campbell. A good lad. The double overhook. Sweet ass move that people don't do enough of these days.
You certainly could make a name for yourself, and now Saturn attempting to do just that at the expense of Sick Boy here.
Ooh.
Saturn has proved himself over and over and over again in this sport. And Sick
Oh, here we go, a springboard.
He's up on top.
These power plant guys fucking loved their springboards, man. Do you think Buddy Lee Parker, like, once you like threw up enough, it's like, I'm gonna teach you the secrets of wrestling, and then he starts doing springboards. It's springboard class. It's like all the power plant guys did freaking springboards.
When we saw Rey Mysterio compete last night about
these giant, handsome dudes with their springboards.
And Saturn, one of those men.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Here comes the illness from Sick Boy.
Doesn't try to pin him again, just throttles him with the chokehold.
It's crazy that
especially when a man like Saturn.
Vince McMahon saw this guy and thought, man, he looks like a guy who has a dead sister that Kane fucked.
Sent him back. Rocks his head up against the ropes now. Into the far side.
Oh shit, another springboard.
By a big man.
A lot of spring over that middle rope that time.
Is it the springboard?
Saturn goes crashing into the mat.
A great adjustment.
Dude, Sick Boy was a lot of fun. Sick Boy would have been, yeah, high end of the Natural Born Thrillers.
1, 2. Almost pinned him, but Scott Dickinson, good job of refereeing there.
And then he just did dark matches forever. I think Brian has called him before. Scott Vic Joey Legend. Then and Steve Bradley wrestled dark matches on every Raw taping for like 2 years. Along with the Dups.
Big scoop slam that time. Saturn's going to go up top.
As we said so often, he can.
Oh my goodness, great elbow drop. Such a good elbow drop. Yes, Scott Dickinson worked for the post office.
Keeps him in charge, and
I forget if Scott Dickinson was around when the dog was a thing. I want to say he was fired before then. Yeah, Scott Dickinson not touching the rope, man, but he's pacing like he's frustrated with something.
Well, we haven't seen this for a while.
Just showing you.
I haven't seen this for a while because this guy keeps fucking losing.
That he can use to win a match.
And a great example of his offensive versatility.
He's gonna be just a guy as Katie Vick's brother. He completely dropped the Sick Boy thing. He was just a dude in trunks. Burn, baby, burn. Is he gonna light the building on fire?
Promotional consideration paid for by
Valvoline. I bet it was Valvoline. Hey, it's the Nitro Girls. Dancing to that song they always dance to. Is this their new dance? This is our shampoo commercial for the night. It's so fucking funny to me that Kimberly was promoted as like the captain and the choreographer, and she didn't have dance experience. Though apparently they did actually hire like a cheerleading coach that just never got credit for training them. Menthol Spice. I wish I loved anything as much as drunk dudes in the crowd at Nitro loved to do this. These drunk guys fucking love Disco Inferno. Disco Glenn. Disco is not dead on Long Island. That sounds like an alibi.
You got an agent? Yes, I do. It'll be out in 6 months, but he's good.
We got it going on, and we've got Disco Fever.
I would love a work rate report on the Nitro Girls and their dancing, specifically.
That's my agent. 3 Pockets Feldman. Where did you get a nickname like that?
I was always amused by the Nitro Girls because you could tell Kimberly was 3 steps behind the rest of them, and it was so awkward.
Right now is to shake the hand of the person sitting next to you, because tonight, New York, you people set a record. That's right.
What an indie-ass
Set
promo.
a record for the most scumbags in one building.
Oh no, we're scumbags. On the other channel, they're like calling people pedophiles.
On this planet, and throughout the galaxy.
And telling people to suck each other's dicks. There comes Booker T. Someone who also has a dance.
Not even close. Whose music is that, Brain?
That's the music of Booker T.
Ah, very good.
That's all right
And
here.
that would have been so funny if Bobby didn't know that it was Booker T's music. We're gonna hurt somebody. What a baby face. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure that is the most scumbags ever in one building. But it doesn't sound like much of a threat. Shout out to Phil over there. God, I love white people. White people are so funny. Source, I am a white person.
How about the reigning WCW World's TV Champion?
Is Tony quizzing Bobby? Figure how many drinks he's in? Hey Bobby, whose music is this? Mighty Igor?
Fans will let you know the Nintendo 64 game WCW NWO Revenge is now available.
Hell yeah. Great game.
It is now the #1 selling video game on the market.
Hey Bobby, who's the president?
You have to check it out, the game, because
They're upwards eating.
wrestling game on the market.
Hey, you know, the holidays are coming. Great Christmas gifts. That's right.
WCW NWO Revenge on Nintendo 64 now has become a nightly staple of the Shimani household.
And I believe that because Tony was a game. Tony is a gamer, man. He's the one middle-aged dude that I believe when he says that he's playing the video games in commentary.
Don't they ever get sick when you pull the house behind the car?
Shut up. Back in the corner they go.
I gotta say, Booker very confident wearing white tights. Very confident that he has wiped his ass accordingly. Hello, Kim.
In pretty good shape to me, gentlemen.
I believe we have a Boy Scout
It's a big return match.
that just sat down in the crowd in like the second row.
And he's looking pretty good now.
I think I consider this almost a stepping stone.
Great babyface choking the shit out of your opponent.
Championship committee is taking a look at these matchups here.
What should I do for my shine? Arms drag, murder!
He wants to get back in the title picture. Oh, wow, did he connect with a flying forearm?
Well, he certainly does.
Lopped him out on that. He's got a 2 count.
Now there's a man there.
Maybe it was Man Scout as Boy Scout.
Right mentality.
I just saw Man Scout work a couple weeks ago and I felt so bad for him because his scout book fell apart during the match.
Diamond Dallas.
Diamond Dallas?
Yeah.
Diamond Dallas?
Yes.
Diamond Dallas is injured right now. You said last night, Big Papa Pump.
I never said that.
I never said
Just talking
that.
about Booker T. What are you going to try and do? Name all 60 guys before we get to the pay-per-view?
No, I didn't say Big Papa Pump last night.
The truth is
What?
you don't know.
Big Papa Plump?
No one knows.
Does that mean?
No one knows, but you don't even have a clue, as a matter of fact, who's going to win it on the 22nd of
I
this month.
just told you Stevie Ray's going to win it.
You said Diamond Dallas.
What a weird pick.
This is Booker T. That's the brother of Stevie Ray. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, why do I even go here? Here we go. Sends him down with a lariat. Man of many offensive maneuvers, Mike.
That's been really the key to his success.
That kid's like, come here, man. Let me dab you up.
Inferno is going to be brought back into the ring by Booker T. Oh, nice move by Disco to cut him off.
Well, you know, Disco, we talked badly about him at times, and certainly
We talk badly about him at times. But you know, at least he's not a full-on Nazi.
But there's no denying that the man is a very prolific pro wrestler. He hits the turnbuckles, head of steam.
He needs management.
Yeah, I bet he does.
He needs someone to keep him focused.
Yeah,
he really does.
1, 2. Well, why don't you just get out of the broadcast booth here and go to ringside?
Yes, people still talk badly about him.
That's what those agents will do for you. And the Disco Inferno with a rear chin lock here on Booker T. Still to come tonight on this 1-hour special Tuesday Nitro Extra. Goldberg defends the world title against Ming.
I always liked Booker's sunset flip schoolboy. I thought it was cool.
See, he doesn't cover him. He dances on his knees. Now he covers him. Nonchalantly, may I add.
And it's that momentary hesitation that allows Booker T to kick out.
You know, sometimes you knock a man down like that and you cover him right away. Just you're covering him gives you that extra couple seconds. We could jar the guy's head into the mat. You got to do that.
Yeah, that's the thing about Disco, Glenn. You could carry him to like a 2-star match. Maybe 2.5 on a good day. Thank you, Ghost of Burt Prentice, for stepping up for Daniel. You want Mickey J in WWE 2K26. Make it happen. What a move! I love that Ray and El Dandy's got like a third of the time as the Disco Inferno match. And I like Booker, other than when he's being a huge pervert on commentary, saying he wants to pop his dick.
Booker T. Yes. Didn't you say Stevie Ray? Didn't you say Diamond Dallas Page? And didn't you say Big Papa Pop? Didn't you? Well, didn't you? Well, answer me.
I'm watching something.
Into the rope. Oh my goodness. Here comes the Disco Inferno up. Double axe handle caught by Booker T.
Oh god, you gotta give him a concussion, hell yeah. Like, there's no way you can take that move without getting a concussion. Yeah, you don't need a guide on how to be a pervert, man. Pervert just knows how to be a pervert.
He sure does. He's on his way back.
Darn straight, Brian.
Right now. Oh yeah.
It was just one fluid motion.
Why?
Booker T. The impact of the move right into the cover and the pinfall win.
God, nothing creepier than a fan wearing a Sting mask. I mean, there are a lot of things creepier, but it's pretty fucking creepy.
There you see Booker T spinning up to his feet. This man looks like he's in the best shape I've ever seen him. Look at the eyes on him. He's focused. And Disco.
What pow?
Like a bad record. Make it or break it. He didn't tonight. Horse number 53 in the jukebox is good night for the Disco Inferno. Look at Booker T wrestling himself. Here's your winner, World War III, John. Oh, you lame.
I know that the Tori Uman match did happen, that they're talking about RPH or RBH. I know that happened. I'm not sure about the 0-1 match. I'm not sure about those other matches. Dude, this is a 1-hour show, and they needed 2 Nitro Girl breaks.
Will be at the Independence Arena Friday when tickets go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. till noon. Tickets also go on sale this Friday for the next big event in Philadelphia at the First Union Spectrum Center. And it'll be Wednesday.
They're dressed like if Ace of Base was going to bed.
This coming Friday, plus Kurt Hennig and Mean Gene will be at Tower Records, 9173 East Roosevelt Boulevard, Friday, 10 a.m. till noon. Well, tickets go on sale this Saturday. Our next big event in Uniondale. In Long Island.
The Nitro Girls have won comfiest gear of the evening. Congratulations to the Nitro Girls. This was, I think, Tuesday at like 7 p.m. It was only a couple of weeks they did this. Got Fit Finley coming to the ring. Who has friends who are high up in the Army Rangers. He's got sources in the Army Rangers. I love that there's. Did you guys see that? There's just like a kid standing outside the guardrail for no reason. Benoit, maybe? Maybe Malenko?
You know I do. Yes, you do. And this
is it a work rate match? No, it's Mongo! Hey! It's Mongo! This is gonna be dope. He thinks he can pile drive. They got heat over the Tombstone pile driver, baby. This could have been a feud, but instead it's just a one-off match on Nitro XTRA. I love wrestling. I love that Mongo never asked the Bears for another jacket. Nor did he, like, wash this one.
There he goes again. You guys get paid for this?
Here we go. Mongo will come in here to face Fit Finlay. Mongo has always been.
I think that was a little friendly shot at Scott Hudson.
Fired up, ready to go, regardless of what town we're in.
It has to do with that football training, that 15 years in the National Football League, never missing a game.
Mike did all he said. He said if I had a
Wait, did Mongo never miss a game in 15 years? Holy shit.
You know, we get a chance to, and not often, but we do get a chance to talk to some of these guys in the locker room area, and Mongo is always just really fired up, ready to go. He's
God, I love Mongo.
And,
it's like he had a different set of gravity from the rest of us.
You know, when he first came on board, McMichaels, and started wrestling, I was wondering how he'd do because he's always been coached through high school, through football, through the pros. This is a sport where you're not coached. You have to do it on your own. But think, he's a horseman.
He never missed a beer. I can see that.
Interesting sidebar to this matchup. This is the battle of the Tombstone pile drivers.
Oh, somebody's doing a run-in.
Love to use the Tombstone as their favorite finishing move.
You know, and don't forget McMichael.
I love that he picked him up for the Tombstone, which is the whole basis of this match, I guess. He's like, nah, I'm going to do a power slam.
yeah. You're going for McMichael down.
No.
Fans, whoever wins World War III, be it Mongo, be it Fit Finlay,
Oh, that was gnarly.
Yeah, there's a guy.
Oh, there's a balloon. Someone's throwing a balloon around in the crowd.
Whoever it's going to be is going to have to face Goldberg.
A balloon has distracted from this Fit Finlay Mongo match.
Right now, the world champ, but obviously, let's look at it realistically. Ming could win tonight. Here's a cover one.
He could win.
If it win by Ming, it will be
if
Ming
it were a shoot.
Going after the winner of World War III.
I would love if somebody got so pissed off
That means Goldberg would be one of the 60 men
about this match that they just got into a fight in the crowd.
Exactly right, which means he would...
Holy shit, Mongo did play in every fucking game he was eligible for. That's amazing.
Goldberg's my pick.
Like, I'm not even a football guy, and I'm blown away by that.
He's the world champion right now. Would you stop it?
Just testing you.
My goodness, I feel like I'm back home with 4 young men. I have to teach them everything.
Spend more time at home.
Look at Fit Finlay and his power. Mike Nays, I'll defer to the logical one here.
Yeah, no, that's I know what you're talking about, Refs as Wizards. The double team flapjack. They did that to Big Show a lot.
There's a forearm shot, but I bet you a lot of offense.
Like, yeah, just do your finish, man.
To the attack again, Mongo. Big uppercut.
Oh my God, Mongo just threw a European uppercut. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but like, it wasn't horrible. Holy shit, there's a women's college basketball game going on currently with the score 68-0. When did you just give up?
But Finley's a tough guy.
Yeah, shortcut by Finlay out of the corner. Poke Mongo in the eyes. Whoa! His head back with that European uppercut.
Mongo sold every blow in the wrestling ring. Like he was being shot with a gun. But if guns didn't hurt as bad as they do, like if they just bruised you.
Being in fights, so this World War III will be nothing new.
But you still had the impact of the gunpowder and the velocity.
Kicked him down that time.
Yeah, you got to stop it at 69. That's right, Rev Red. I completely missed that. Ebenezer Prime with the sub. Thank you so much.
And what an upset this would be. I mean, the Horsemen right
now. Thank you.
And you know how much momentum.
Up in that Prime sub, baby.
Shoulder first into the steel ring post.
Oh,
Mongo's got him up for the tombstone.
You talked about the battle of the tombstone pile drivers.
That's it.
It's over.
Yeah, Mongo could pull it off.
that was fun. I like that.
Now who got dropped on whose head? Using the pile driver.
Who got dropped on whose head? I love that Finley never brought up anything about the pile driver. He just came out to wrestle. Mongo was the one that was really offended about this pile driver business. On Nitro.
This very special 1-hour edition of WCW Nitro here on a Tuesday night on TNT. Still to come, it's going to be Goldberg and Ming for the world title. Is coming up in a few moments. But last night, Brain, on this program, Hollywood Hogan officially declares his name in the hat.
Bohemian Bobby
Heenan of the
Heenan.
United States in the year 2000. Now, at
Oh
first
God,
glance, you
that's
think,
that
what is he thinking
period.
of? But the man is serious. The man has an ego the size of the state of Montana and Texas combined.
I love how even when they were trying to convince everybody this is real,
Well, he sees where
the commentators were still like, "This is fucking stupid."
He wants to do one better. He wants to become on the highest office in the world.
I think the original Four Horsemen would have had so much fun with Mongo.
Even with Hogan in charge as president of the United States.
Well, there's a lot of things you can think about that would happen, Mike Tenay, but I can tell you right now, the man is
Not Mike
serious.
Tenay, it's
And
Bobby
I
Heenan.
agree with Brain. It would be a very difficult time, I would think, in many ways.
Oh, no question about that, Tony. No one loves the attention, and no one loves the spotlight more than
Oh my God! If Hogan would have run and won the presidency, we would have had President Hulk Hogan during 9/11.
Well, last night,
Oh my God! I've never thought about that.
Would arrive. The motorcade came out.
But that's.
It was Hollywood Hogan.
Oh my God!
The flags flew
Now
out
I'm
the
sad that didn't
ceiling.
happen.
It was crazy, and here's what happened when he announced it last. We're back, fans, on WCW.
Are we seriously getting a third Nitro Girls dance? They had fucking nothing to put on this show. They had absolutely nobody wanted to work on this show. No, Hogan never declared for a party. I don't think Hulk Hogan even knew what parties were in 1998. Now he does.
I think we can narrow this one down to very simplistic terms. Going to be no finesse involved. It's going to be power versus
finesse.
power. It's going to be the Tongan death grip against the spear and jackhammer.
It's going to be a lot more than that. It's going to be two of the most intense
All right, here we go. Our main event of this episode.
individuals
Ming and Goldberg.
we've ever seen in our sport, and here he comes. You gotta wonder.
I love that they put tape. Look at when he gets far enough away. They put tape over the Monday on the Nitro logo in the entrance because they didn't want to they didn't want to just take the sign down. Yeah, like what if the Nitro girls start dancing during this match? We're like 5 weeks away from Goldberg losing that belt. Doug Dillinger. He acted like a fan. He was trying to steal something. He backed away. Hey, yeah, Hogan did do this because of Jesse. And they even mentioned it in a commentary. They were like, yeah, he's doing it because of Jesse. The man so feared they named an entire island after him. Is this Epstein? Epstein. Epstein. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
And this is his Big Apple debut.
You know, you could have, like, put him in a room closer to the entrance. Here, look at it. They taped over the Monday.
programs, you know it by now. Truly, one of the most amazing stories in the history of sport.
I love that Goldberg's main creative input for this whole thing was, what if I walk into the fireworks and just stand there?
I'd love to do this every night. I love Nitro. Nothing like it, is there?
What if I just walk into pyrotechnics? I'd be so cool. I love that all the other security guards... Oh, there they are. I was like, why is Doug Dillinger the only one there? But nope, they're all there. I love Dickhead in the front that's like ripping signs out of fans' hands. Like, fuck you, dude. Yes, Jericho's the one that did the Spinal Tap version about a month or so before this, where he like walked into all the back doors of the building and then got locked outside.
You're not kidding, he doesn't back away at all. If Goldberg can hold on to it to go 160-0, then it'll be Goldberg against the winner of World War III.
And the funny thing is, those are real comps. Because I was reading an old Pro Wrestling Torch the other day, trying to get tidbits for future deep cuts. And I read a story that around this time, Goldberg, like, cussed out Doug Dillinger. Because he's like, these cops are fat and out of shape. You need to get better cops to walk with me. And Doug Dillinger's like, they're real cops. I can't really do anything about it. And do you think Goldberg just, like, breathes in pyro at home? Just to, like, get the thrill? Oosh, oosh. Get these cops on the gas, Doug.
Little misdirection play. He swerved him that time.
He swerved him. God, Mike, you're better than that. You're better than that, Mike. Oosa, oosa.
To the back of the head, to the chest. Like that chop hit first.
I did hear about Goldberg's comments about Asuka. What a dork. Yeah, Jericho was in WCW until they didn't take him off TV till like early April.
Goldberg is just not only so powerful, but so quick. Oh, and me.
Ugh.
Well, he walked right into the boot of fear, but then he got right up to his feet.
Holy Moses.
Jesus Christ, this match is already over.
That's the question. Now he's not.
Well, at least not on his own power.
He had turned, showing the sign of the death grip, got speared.
Ming's going up.
And Ming's going down.
160-0. We're like 15 wins away from him losing the belts. What a quick way out. Holy shit. It was fun for 90 seconds. So before we go to our final episode of the evening, of course, I said I'll be back on Sunday for Off the Grid, but also I'm coming back Tuesday, as always, every Tuesday at 9 for WCW Deep Cuts Live. And here's what we're watching next Tuesday, right here on Twitch.
Ghetto. I got a lot of letters this week about Ghetto's looks. And they had asked me, because they knew I've been to Japan like 47 different tours, and had wondered if I had any children that was of Japanese descent.
All right. So that is what we are watching next Tuesday. So right now we got one more episode of Nitro Extra with even more Nitro girls. They have new outfits now.
And it was red hot in the ring with Kevin Nash, with Goldberg, with Bam Bam Bigelow all getting involved. One of the biggest
Hoy, Mike, Phil. The Nitro girls are fine. We just don't need to see them dance 5 times a show. Yeah, this is so much more Nitro-ier than Monday Nitro that it's Nitro Extra. Extra Nitro. Hey, Bobby's wearing a tie. Look at that.
I said Bobby the Brain Heenan has joined me along with Mike Tenay and Brain last night.
Sweet shirt on Mike Tenay. The Nitro button up.
Kevin Nash didn't waste any time getting in the ring to try to get at Goldberg.
Pepsi Max.
Goldberg nailed the Giant to the mat, then picked him up in the air, straight up in the air, got the win. Nash hit the ring and stood there and looked right at Goldberg. No words were said. Took the tops down. They went at it.
They took their tops down. Goldberg and Kevin Nash were like, "We're so mad we're gonna rub titties."
Something on everyone's mind is the fact that in 2 days on the Tonight Show,
I love the wording of that. They took their tops down.
He did not show up the other night for World
Hayden's got reservations at Ruth's Chris after the show. They require ties.
I guess we'll get the answer Thursday night.
Up here comes Kaz Hayashi. I know which match this is, and we're about to watch a slaughter. Poor Kaz. This is still the period where he is literally making minimum wage under the table. Like, not making a living wage. Because WCW didn't want to pay for his green card. Or his visa, rather. Yeah, I could see Mike today wearing that shirt at the grocery store. Here we go. Scott Norton against Kaz Hayashi. And there's Vincent holding the IWGP Heavyweight title. Because why not? Keywords Vincent Rome. That was Vincent's last name?
Goldberg defeating the Giant. Putting the biggest athlete in pro sports up into the air in the jackhammer, then the ensuing attack.
I think they just wanted to see how high he could bounce Kaz.
And then finally that showdown with Kevin Nash. All I know is that Starrcade 98
I
promises
love that Scott Norton didn't even change into his gear. Like, let me just wear what I wore to the building.
A young up-and-coming star, a top cruiserweight, but I say a mismatch because anyone that gets
He like shoe drop kicked him in the chest, and Scott barely moved. Here we go. Oh my god. That's awful. He did that to another person. That's another adult male. He just did that to. Like, how does that happen? How is that possible?
Just total destruction. Norton says, "Bring on the heavyweights."
Get a load of this.
Oh my god, let's see how high he bounces. Oh my god. You could literally see his skeleton like rearrange. Oh my god. He told the ref, I don't even want to put my foot on him. Just count. Oh, Scott Norton's power bomb's way better than Kevin Nash's. I love just the brevity of it. Like, he only had to do one move to really hurt him. Oh hey, it's Scott Putski. What if Scott Norton just wrestles all these guys? I love the guy in the front. Scott Putski! Drink. Oh my god, why? God. I hate this. Petty didn't change pants. Yeah. Conan 2000! Conan 2000! Hey, you know what? At least Glenn had a good tan. God, again, I love white people. Yeah, no, yeah, that's clearly what Scott Putski's going for, is the romance novel cover thing. Like, he wants to be Fabio. I don't know, Ghost of Furnace. It's like either this or go to hell for eternity. God, that hat is so 1998. I'm drunk. God, this is such a drunk crowd. I love it.
To go at it here, it's a very important match for young Scott Putski. And there's the arrogant and very talented in the same breath Disco Inferno, guys.
Very important matchup for both competitors. Scott Putski, of course, trying to make a name.
Yeah,
for
what if
himself.
Scott Norton just walks out now?
Here in World Championship Wrestling, but
bounces
by the same
dudes.
token, Disco Inferno really can't afford a loss at this point.
Yeah, I think the biggest positive to Disco at this time is that he wasn't on Twitter in 1998. He couldn't podcast. Woo! Yeah, Scott Putski was a WWF light heavyweight the year before this. Yes, this is before his illegal gambling bust was post WCW.
What he's going to tell Leno, only Hollywood Hogan knows that. But it's going to be a great
Pirate looking for the love and high seas of wrestling. The Scott Putski story. He did powerbomb Disco, but not Scott Norton powerbomb.
He's got something in his back pocket. Don't miss it.
He's always got a plan. There's no question.
You like Thanksgiving, guys?
Love it.
Pops, you guys like Thanksgiving? Oh shit, man, I love Thanksgiving.
And watch a lousy football game. Then there's some leftovers to take home. Horrible.
I got nothing else to talk about during this match.
No, it's Lois's cooking. That's what makes you run for the door.
Shout out Lois. Lois Schiavone.
Up on the middle turnbuckle now.
Rolades. I thought he said roids. Like, that's a bold thing to say on a wrestling show. Cody, you stuffing your turkey with roids?
That time Scott Putski came away.
Yeah, I gotta give Glenn that. He did have good abs at this point.
Was he powerful? But Scott Putski looks more powerful.
Scott's a little bit different of an athlete. He seems to be very, very quick.
No, he doesn't, Tony.
Tribute to his father, you see on his tights, he's got the words Polish power.
Here's a pickup.
Right above his dick and balls. That's where I put my tribute to my dad. Right above my dick and balls.
Dropped him down. Side headlock, a special edition of Nitro. It's Nitro XTRA on a Tuesday night. To the ropes.
And he's got Jesus on his ass.
Putski mounting quite a comeback.
Or is that not even a cross? Is that a cross or is that just a T?
Certainly in the heavyweight division.
How is Glenn Goldberg gifted? I don't know.
On the biggest stage of them all.
I heard he plays poker well.
Granddaddy of them all. 1, 2.
That's ridiculous. I love that one, right?
Every Starcade.
Ivan Putski, Ivan Putski, the Hurricane and Mighty Molly.
I was elsewhere. Go into that
It's an X marks the spot.
Do I know her?
There was like a random Saturday night around this time where Scott Putski did the generic babyface come on, and it was the one time that it worked. The whole crowd goes nuts. Like they all climb up to their feet. It's amazing.
Spike pile driver, Disco Inferno pulls him away nicely from the ropes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could not have been more under the ropes, Billy Silverman. No wonder JBL fucking terrorized you in 2001. Jesus.
More on a giddy night on Nitro Extra. Come on back with us. On something where you were.
All right, who we got coming out now? We have the other WCW Japanese theme song.
You know where you know. Don't know where you were. Yes, I tell you.
Oh, hey, it's Magnum Tokyo again. With another inappropriate theme song. He had been in the company for months, and they couldn't get him with a little techno ditty.
Magnum comes out, let you know, fans.
He's a babyface now.
Of World War III
Wow,
is available
wow.
Thanksgiving night at 9 o'clock on Viewer's Choice. Also Thanksgiving at 1 a.m. on Action Pay-Per-View. Also available
Action Pay-Per-View.
on Direct Ticket with Direct TV.
It's Chavo Guerrero Jr. with Pepe. Pepe would have been such a big deal in Koryuman. Like, and they would have gotten so much mileage out of Pepe. Nick Patrick was one of our worldwide matches tonight. We did have one Nick Patrick match earlier. Why did that guy look... Two people in that crowd shot looked scared to death of Pepe.
If you think I'm right, of all the different predictions that the brain made, you predicted about 30 guys. Did you predict Kevin Nash to win?
Yes, I did. He was my first prediction.
You never mentioned his name once.
No, I mentioned more than once.
Shout out to Mel in the
We're
crowd.
on to the match right now. Eddie Guerrero in there with Tokyo Guerrero.
Oh God.
If you did pick...
And then neither commentator like corrected him. Just, oh yeah, that's his name now.
Do I get anything?
You get nothing. Here we go. One-on-one.
Pepe versus Yoshihiko would be amazing. Better gimmick, Pepe or Moppy? Pepe.
Talented athlete, although a little bit misguided. And I say that because he had been following in the footsteps.
I think Chavo had more fun with Pepe than Perry did with Moppy. Had more freedom with Pepe too. Chavo's entrance song in this time had a real good bass line to it.
From time to time, it seems like he spends so much effort with Pepe that he loses his focus.
The full arm drag and twist into a wrist lock. Here comes Chavo.
I hate when a guy just kind of walks off a wrist lock. Like, fucker, it's supposed to hurt, man.
Chavo's a fine wrestler. There's no doubt about that. I don't know about his mental stability, how bright he is, but he knows how to wrestle.
No, I think he's very
Oh, we're getting a wet willy. Seriously, this is such a Toryumon coded match.
Prevented him from becoming a member of the LWO.
Another fight in the crowd.
Doesn't even want to be a member of the LWO.
Or somebody just took off their top. Either way.
Well, this is
Don't touch me.
ground matchups, especially among the cruiserweights. You know that the WCW Executive Committee is keeping a very close eye on the winner of this matchup, and an opportunity down the line, I'm sure, at the reigning cruiserweight champion Kidman.
They should have had a Pepe Moppy match where they just hit each other with sticks.
To see that James J. Dillon's office is vacant, that he's no longer behind that chair, no longer in charge of the executive committee. James J. Dillon was and is the most organized man I've ever been around. He's certainly
Stalker Ichikawa. That's a dude I love. Stalker Ichikawa rules. We want Pepe and Moppy in WWE 2K. He was not. No, he was not a wrestler this year. He was Sasuke from Naruto.
He wasn't there.
You're right, he wasn't there. And then just to add to
I
that,
joked on social media I was gonna like get him a great Sasuke outfit and just be like,
last night on this program, Barry Windham almost took Ric Flair completely out. I mean, he and Bischoff beat up Flair until Flair was unconscious in the ring.
But explain him from the beginning how Flair called out Barry Windham. Explain that he was at the beginning of the Horsemen. He was.
Here's the thing about anime that I've learned, especially he's at the age where he cares a lot about girls. Girls these days love anime, and he was thriving, charming all the little girls with his hair and his outfit.
For Barry Windham, and I never thought I would say those words.
Well, Barry Windham is known as he's a paid mercenary. He can't be.
Eric was Naruto, the title character. Had this sweet ass like rubber yellow wig. Looked really cool.
You know, for 101, we can get rid of him permanently.
Stop it. Back to the attack again. Tokyo Magnum showing us.
By the way, shut up Jim Duggan. His whole family for Halloween did a Bob's Burger like family costume. He posted it on Twitter. the other day. Popped me huge.
But couldn't get the man's shoulder to stay down for 3.
Didn't quite connect flush with that moonsault.
I hear he's going to have his own dancing show in Tokyo.
And what would that be called, Bobby?
Sushi Train.
Oh, God.
Shouldn't have asked.
I love Bobby, but he would get fucking racist.
Back elbow shots by Tokyo Magnum. Chavo runs over top of him here. Little Chavo dance.
Little Chavo dance.
Chavo, when he gets it going, when he gets focused, he's as good as any of them. I don't think there's any question.
Any of them? Who's them, Tony? My Halloween costume this year was Dad who left his hoodie in the car and was freezing for 2.5 hours, standing behind his children.
On the mark, right on the mark, right in the neck, right at the top of the shoulder, up. Using the
oh, that was dope.
Just another example
the Chavo Bulldog.
The cruiserweights are.
Yeah, Bobby, bless his heart, and I get times were different, but some of his commentary about Japanese wrestlers is hard listening to in hindsight.
A pickup in. He put him down hard. Did Chavo Jr. Covers him one more time. Fans, we talked about our next live telecast here on TNT. It'll be Monday night. We originate from Chattanooga. We've already talked about our fans in Chattanooga. Diamond Dallas Page made that challenge.
Chattanooga choo-choo, baby.
To wrestle on the next Monday Nitro, and it's now been confirmed that Bret Hart and DDP will wrestle next Monday live on TNT.
Yeah, on the real Nitro show, not this fake Nitro bullshit. You get Scott Putski and you will love it. But you'll probably get Scott Putski on the real Nitro too, because they got 3 hours to film.
Bret Hart at one point was declared the winner of that match before DDP was able to make a comeback and hit the diamond cutter and retain the title.
Well, he's only got about 5 or 6 days left to get that knee in shape.
Nitro, that's what they should have called this, Nathan. God, you are a very clever man, Nathan. They should have called this Nitro.
I don't think Page would know how to
Nitro cheese.
I mean, that's been his life. Pick up. Down he goes. Hard slam. Chavo Jr. Watch out now. Hits the
they didn't bother. It would have been funny if they taped up like half the ring where it says Monday really big there.
And Tokyo Magnum escapes once again.
Right, they did. For not in a Chippendales thing, but Magnum Tokyo and Alex Wright were together with Disco Inferno for a few months. Right before this. Yeah, that Chavo DDP match was like one of Chavo's legit first matches ever.
Through the legs. Missed. Pick up. Landed on his feet. Tokyo Magnum on target.
You could just put twos over the Mon. Dancing Fools, yes. Disco Alex Wright and Tokyo Magnum. Magnum Tokyo. Whichever way you prefer. WCW preferred Tokyo Magnum.
Mike, you want to argue with him now?
They had like a never-ending feud with Public Enemy.
Here's a reversal into the corner. Watch out. Nobody home, actually.
But hey, you know what? They gave the Cruiserweights the long match on this one.
And now Tokyo
good on them.
Going to walk up top with him here.
That's how you get cauliflower ears right there.
Rub your dick in his face. Oh.
Oh, Chavo held on.
Went for the Frankensteiner.
See, he should have
done
the little pelvic thing.
Top rope. Gonna try out of the corner the tornado. There's the DDT.
The tornado DDT is on target. The press is on. The match is over.
Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Back with more on Nitro XTRA. Oh, yeah.
They cannot get away from these matches fast enough.
He invented extreme.
We're having a great time on Nitro XTRA.
Yeah, a lot of American companies at this time didn't realize that if it wasn't like a proper name, you didn't have to reverse them.
Now let me ask you,
Stevie Ray. What happened to Vincent's IWGP World title? Did he lose it? And that was before the show. Who invented Extreme? Stevie Ray invented Extreme, in my opinion. No, by this point they were done making new mixes of the NWO music. I love that woman who, even though she's wearing a Wolfpack shirt, she looks so embarrassed by her husband doing the For Life, or her boyfriend or whoever. And his opponent?
The IWGP champ.
Sweet ass music, whoever it is.
And Van Hammer.
A Van Hammer. When he was like, hey man, what if I did a hippie thing? For no fucking reason. And then when it didn't get over, he just wore a singlet that had like a cross through the peace sign.
What sort of a tradition in the Heenan family? Let me answer this one for you, Mike. He has no loved ones.
That's awful.
I'm gonna give this stack of envelopes to all my loved ones.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice. And what's gonna be in the?
He has no loved one. That's so mean. I miss the week we watched Van Hammer do mime karaoke. That's one of my favorite editions. My favorite streams.
Oh, it's David Crockett.
It's David Crockett.
Back to the corner we go. Stevie right there. This is a real big man heavyweight matchup, Mike.
I guarantee you there were fans in the crowd who thought that Stevie Ray's wrestling name was Slapjack.
Van Hammer talked about knocking two men out last night on Nitro, but
I remember one. I remember Conan. Who was the other?
I don't know. Was he talking about that? It wasn't really a knockout, but it was almost a disassociation with his brother Booker T. As they went. Really
he just punched him in the balls.
Booker T at all, and said that he was turning his back on his own family member because of his allegiance with NWO Black.
Yeah, man. There's nobody proof listening to this commentary, man.
Of course he was. Yeah, part of that NWO.
That ambush of the horse.
Vincent just interfered by hugging him. He's like, oh shit, I have to like do something now. Oh, snap.
NWO Hollywood, he runs right over Van Hammer.
What a slap in the face that is at the Four Horsemen and Arn Anderson.
A bigger slap in the face to me, if you think about it, from Stevie Ray, is the fact that he turned away from his own brother Sunday night at World War III.
I was gonna say if that's Nick Patrick. I think that's Brady Boone, who we watched a couple weeks ago, wrestled Rick Rude, and it was not Rick Rude. He wrestled Alex Ray, and it was really good.
Anytime since you've been calling wrestling, watching wrestling, that you've seen somebody slap Rick
Was Van a David Lee Roth or a Sammy Hagar guy? I imagine he was a DLR guy. He liked Diamond Dave. Oh my god! Why did he do that? Could have just bumped into the rail. Nope, I'm gonna flip my feet straight up in the air. Why not?
Ric Flair in the face.
You see him tear into Bischoff?
The memory I get out of all that happened last night, two things.
Van Hammer was a Gary Sharon guy. Hey, I like a couple songs off that album.
The second one was when Barry
Must be some kind of way that we can make it right.
Kicks to Flair in the chest. When Flair is down unconscious like that, that's one of the.
Yeah, he should have given those tights to was it Shane Haste? Who was Slapjack?
Horseman's past. When you throw the glove down, lay down the gauntlet, they're going to come back at you. So I wonder, coming to Monday live here on TNT on Nitro, what payback Flair the Horseman have in mind for Bischoff, Wyndham, and
Actually, correction, Hammer was there off and on through like early '95. Or Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne, that was his WWE name. Shane Haste was his other name.
How about that phrase that he had a couple of weeks
Oh my god, Yacht Rock Van Hammer.
In NWO Black and White, he said Eric Bischoff
A little pipe.
Is on the button.
No, he was there off and on. He, his last appearance, he was doing like an arm wrestling thing with DDP. When DDP had max muscle. Oh shit, here comes the slapjack, which is also the... Oh my god. I love that he had a finisher called the slapjack, which is the same name as his weapon that he would use. Not confusing at all. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Ruffs as Wizards. Shane Haste, Shane Thorne was named Slapjack. Oh my god! A little bit of venom behind that one. Like, I don't think Stevie Ray liked that match. Alright, Prince Iakea. Reminds me, I don't know why. I don't even know why, but I was watching one of the episodes of Thunder from the end of '99 where Russo put Juventud Guerrera on commentary for the whole show. And it's like, I think it's the artist for Prince Iakea's like debut match with the gimmick. And Hoovy just straight up goes, "What a great gimmick for the worst worker in the company." And then he dropped an uncensored F slur. And Mike today makes a noise when he said that. It was... Ugh. Like, he was gonna respond and he realized, oh, that's a really bad word. Is Juventud Guerrera as my app that I use to make captions for my shorts call them. Juventud Guerrera. That same episode, Lex Luger walks out, and Hoovy goes, "Oh man, he's real juicy. He's real juicy." And Mike today goes, "Oh, you're saying that he has some of that Hoovy juice?" And Hoovy goes, "No, he has the real juice."
But Goldberg right there at the same building where he made history on July the 6th when he defeated Hollywood Hogan for the world's heavyweight title.
The same Hollywood Hogan that in 2 days.
What the fuck is that haircut? Oh my... Why would you do that to yourself?
Become a part of World War III and go after the chance at Goldberg again?
This didn't make sense.
No, it didn't. We're going to find out, fans.
You know, to make this a statement and this announcement on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, why wouldn't he tell us? Why would he do it on Nitro? It's got to be major. It's got to be something really off the wall.
You lose a hair versus hair match? No, I lost a bet.
Great move by Juventud Guerrera, one of the newest members of the LWO. And here comes the former TV champ, Prince Iakea, trying to get back at him. But, you know, this new LWO turn here by Juventud has picked up the intensity quite a bit here, Mike.
Sure made his presence felt last night on Monday Nitro in that matchup involving Rey Mysterio Jr. and Kidman for the world's cruiserweight title.
Great match.
It was a great match.
Great match, man. Bobby Heenan chiming in like he's on Deadlock. Great match, man.
No idea that he had interfered. That allowed Kidman to retain the title over Rey Mysterio.
Shout out Deadlock. Those dudes rule.
LWO 2 count and a cover by the Prince.
Prince looks like something.
The guy, pit him. Just get this shit over with.
Just judging by his body language.
Yeah. Something's made him mad.
Well, I know for a fact.
Let's do a chin lock in our TV match.
We've made mention of this fact before, and it's really true, Mike. You know this as well as anybody else. Professional wrestlers, especially the young men who have come in the sport, and you could even say announcers, we were all first big wrestling fans. And there's a lot of young wrestlers out there who have gone through the power plant, who grew up watching this program.
Ooh, that was dope.
WCW through the years on TBS, back when it was the NWA, who grew up with the Horsemen, who are Horsemen fans, even though that they're wrestling. And they're very upset about what Barry Windham did last night.
Shocked and upset, I think.
Yeah, you know, all those kids at home that were so mad at Barry Windham for turning heel in November of 1998.
But you just have
All those first graders were so heartbroken.
What Ric Flair has done in this industry.
Sure you do.
Even me. Even the way I joke around
Poppy, that's not a word. Over me.
He's earned his stripes.
So it was just total disrespect from Barry Windham to not only turn on Ric Flair. I mean, that's one thing, but to join Eric Bischoff.
He never turned on Ric Flair, and he never joined Bischoff. He was always with Bischoff.
You're probably
Yes,
right.
Barry was just on the Indies before this. One half of the NWA Tag Champs with Tully Blanchard. I'm gonna do a short about it in the future. Tully was supposed to come in with Barry for this. And they had talked to Ole about coming in to manage them, to work the feud with the Horsemen. Because their thing was going to be that they were mad that they didn't get the call.
And many of the stars of even before Ric Flair, that paved the way for wrestling to get established in the American culture on TBS, on cable, through more than 20 years.
You don't get to point B without establishing yourself at point A, and Ric Flair was such a huge part of the tradition. And
I don't think the Barry Windham heel turn's that big of a deal, guys. We could have had this wrestling boom without Barry Windham turning heel.
Put his hand out, didn't say anything. He said, good luck. He's a gentleman.
And that reminds me of a point I want to bring up, Brain, as you see Prince Iakea rolling Juventud back in the ring. You discussed the
Yeah, Barry's mad that he didn't get the call for any of the 5 reunions they had.
Yes, I did.
And we had a chance, Mike, you'll remember this, it was last night before...
Shout out to my SSRI gang.
We talked to young Bobby Duncombe Jr.
Taking my pills so I can sleep tonight.
About his father and how he was doing, and I asked just point blank, I said, do you think the Brain owes your dad any of the money?
Wait, Tony, watch this action right here.
From the
payoffs.
Wyndham wasn't in WCW before that. He came in for a week, I think, to be like backup for Flair, and then he turned on him.
I think that the term that he kept repeating was short.
What was the stalker about? It was, I think, Vince saw Barry Windham at that point and was like, oh, you look like you hunt.
See, I almost missed that. Just keep your eyes on the action.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes on the action.
I think that's all it was. Plus, they needed to cover up Barry's body because he was not staying in TV shape. What do I think is the most important heel turn in wrestling history? Hogan. Hogan in '96. That kick-started the industry. Like, it was already on the way up. But, like, Hogan poured gasoline on a little fire. What was that camera angle? Like, the... Trying to be an ECW promo?
Duncombe mentioned Payback. And what was the nickname? Three Pockets Heenan? Something like that.
3 Pockets Heenan.
Up on top of Prince.
Right on his balls. Oh, come on, Hoovy. Come on.
Got him in trouble, and Guerrera, the former cruiserweight champ. You know, since joining the LWO, the Prince cannot even...
That's one way to get back in the ring.
Cannot even stay up on top that time. That's how winded and tired the man is. Juventud will try to end this one right now.
I could see the rest as Wizards.
Only got a 2 count. Starrcade in the nation's capital on Sunday, December 27th. Is the
I think the Nitro girls didn't want to be on this
It all
episode.
started when Ric Flair became world champ, defeating Harley Race.
Who's better, Prince Iakea or Kendall Windham? Right, Kendall.
And someone has arrived. Who is that?
Dude, Ray, you're 5'2". You don't have to crouch.
Just trying to look at the tattoos and see the
tattoos there, Brain.
The mask.
Very good, Mike.
I'm looking for a big T-shirt.
Well, Ray has come out. He helped Prince Iakea.
That was kind of cool.
Sneak around.
Well, you think they don't deserve it?
He hit him with the flying gust of wind. Hey, look at that. Prince Iakea gets the win. Look at that.
It does. A little payback from last night at the hands of Rey Mysterio Jr.
Tie game.
I love that Ray made sure to hide until the finish happened. And then Charles Robinson said, what are you doing here? How'd you get out here? Yeah, Charles Robinson saw that whole thing. Don't need to be thinking me, pal. I'm just doing my job. 10-10-3-2-1. All these collect calling services love to advertise on wrestling.
Hoovy, I think, tried to mule kick him or something. I don't know what he was doing.
Ray should have done the Hangman Tony Schiavone thing. Wouldn't make sense, but I would have loved it. Again, he doesn't touch him with it. That ruled.
Okay, there's your winner. 1, 2, 3. The Prince over Juventud.
You know you can dial 10-10-3-2-1 and save up to 50%. Different
Can
number,
you?
same great savings.
Can you?
And we'll be back on Monday Nitro Extra after this.
Extra. You put a long pause in there. Oh, is it Horace maybe? Brian Adams? It is Horace. There's Vincent took the Nitro Girls segments. Any thoughts on the women's blood and guts teams? I think the match is gonna be good. I just wish that there would have been a real build to it and not just, hey, let's throw all the women in the cage.
No, you can't.
Horace comes in.
By the way, Hangman is Tony Schiavone. I didn't tweet this because I didn't want to upset anybody, but Hangman is Tony Schiavone totally looks like JD Vance. That's a good point, Jonathan. He could have been. Charles Robinson should be holding onto the rope more often. That was Wrath. That woman's like, yeah, get the camera away from me. Look at all these sad women. Every woman they put a camera on tonight has been so sad.
He suffered a loss last night to Kevin Nash, but to tell you,
Lou World Order. Shout out to Lou. The main event of this episode of Nitro Extra is Wrath versus Horace Hogan. That's fucking amazing, Brian. I'm sure the conversation was like, hey, who's the coolest dude ever? And you were like, Wrath.
To prove to himself. But I don't think he has anything to prove to any of us.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit Brady Boone.
That's true. It's not an embarrassment to lose to someone like Kevin Nash.
No, not at all. Kevin Nash on the threshold of getting one of the biggest matches, the biggest match in Nash's career.
I love that Horace's singlet is, it just has a little NWO in the tiniest font on the leg.
Horace not backing down at all for the big man Wrath. Horace, who was indoctrinated, initiated into
He was indoctrinated?
the hard way with that chair and the 11 stitches on the cranium there.
They taught him about the NWO in first grade. He was indoctrinated. I've read about that on Facebook. Oh God, I didn't see that. Hogan for intern signs. Oh. Okay, he got him.
That's power. You're not kidding. That's raw power right there. But only a 2.
Vincent's up.
Ooh.
Now Wrath is losing his focus here. The distraction by Vincent.
Maybe he just wants to talk to him.
Well, Vincent doing his job here, doing exactly what he's programmed to do, told to do.
Get some Olive Garden coupons. Yeah, I have no idea what Horace is up to. We don't even know if Horace was at the funeral for a whole heap. Also, shout out to the referee for just looking at Horace sitting with a chair. Like, why not? I think that referee just patted Wrath on the ass. Or that fan. Apparently, yeah, it's no DQ. Again, he even calls it out. But he didn't break. Brady Boone, the hardcore referee in WCW. Yeah, that chair shot sucked. I can't DQ you for that, brother.
Monday live on WCW Monday Nitro with DDP against Bret Hart.
Those are just suggestions. We've learned that in America this year.
Wrath moved out of the way.
Strange to see Horace go to the top rope. High risk move does not connect.
Strange to see Horace put an effort into his moves. By the way, Horace Hogan does have a 5-star Wrestling Observer match. That's a true fact. Yes, this match is too important to end on a DQ. for an anarchist referee. That'd be such a fun gimmick. I don't believe in rules, man.
Time to start a new streak. Look out.
We're a new streak with Horace.
Time to see another meltdown.
Watch this.
Poor Vincent.
Vincent up.
He worked so hard. Oh, I thought he was gonna put him. Oh, he's 2-0 now. It was an FMW match, Incident 73. Oh, somebody threw toilet paper in the ring at poor Vincent.
On the special edition of Nitro Extra on a Tuesday night.
Oh, I gotta go get my bird.
Yeah, you
Gonna go get my bird.
We'll see you next time.
Alright, that is it for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours for WCW Deep Cuts Live, watching Nitro Extra here with our friends. Again, I am back Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to watch another WWA pay-per-view on Off the Grid, YouTube and Twitch Live, both. And then, of course, Tuesday, this next and every other week, 9 p.m. Eastern for WCW Deep Cuts Live. Gonna watch some wrestling this week. So, like I always like to end this with, I hope you're not going through it, but if you are, man, I'm with you. I feel you. Just try to hang in there for the next 7 days. That's all I ask. Give it 7 days. I hope you make it here. I just hope you make it the next Tuesday in general. Because I think you can. I'm going to try my hardest, and I hope you do too. That's fair. And my name is Tom. This is WCW Deep Cuts Live. It is 10:57 p.m. on the East Coast. Go to bed now. I added something at the end.